Hi, Susan here from SusanBlueRobot.com. I'm here today to answer 3 or 4 questions in a help video. I'm using Make the Cuts Pop-Up Card Studio, and we'll get started. The first question that came through is I had shown how I make my background for my pop-up cards, and somebody asked how I do my lettering, because they're small and putting little bits in between. This is how I normally have done my lettering and my smaller parts, is I've cut it on the actual background paper and added the toppers in the colours that I want, and also like this one here, because I didn't want to, I wanted the whole background of that sky coloured. What I did is I cut the bike out on the two-tone background paper. Then I added the topping of the paper pieced bike, and also the backing paper I used was exactly the same as the two-tone paper. So where this would normally be cut out and be the different colour of the backing paper, this one, so as to have it all blend in perfectly, I cut the background paper for the back of my card exactly the same colour in exactly the same spot, so they matched perfectly. I hope this is the way I do it. Other people can do it other ways. I'm not an expert on what you have to do. So, and the next question, I hope that answered that question. And the next question we have is global operations. I have this card here. The wording is 1 inch from the back. Now I'm saying this because I want to show you something at the end. Global operations. If you've made your card and you go, okay, maybe I want to have the card smaller or bigger. So the same thing applies if you want it bigger or smaller. The same thing applies. You go global operations and you can change the size of the card. So in this case, I will make it 4, and I go print preview. So I've made the card smaller. So just say I wanted to make the card smaller in 2 ways. I go 3.5 and I go print preview. Okay, my lettering is far too big. So all you do here is you change the X and the Y value scale. Now, you go down. Now, recommended, if you want to keep it perfectly, the aspect ratio perfectly, you take them both down to 70. I just used the arrow keys to make sure I got on exactly the right one, and then I go preview. So that is taking your whole card in just a couple of seconds down to a smaller card from 5.5 with a 6 height down to 3.5 with 4 height, and then you go apply. Now this is what I wanted to show you. You've got to understand, when it takes it down in global operations, it takes everything down, everything to the 70% of your card, meaning it's no longer an inch out from the back. It is, and people don't understand that you've changed the size of the whole lot, so you've got to go down. So what we'll do is we'll show you. It's now at 0.7 because we've gone down 70% of your actual card you started off with. So that's how you do global operations. Now, the next question was, I think I can answer this question in the best way I know, because I've never really tried it, because when I use these mountain and valley folds, I use a scoring tool on my Sing. But when you have this, and first off we'll go print preview. Right, this is what you have. Now, to change the rendering options, you go rendering options, and what you do is you can have short dashes in the hinges, short dash at long. It's at the default. It is long dashes. You can have short dashes, and the rendering the valley folds is you can have solid, short, or long. So it's just say we've changed that now. That's the only way I know that you can change to the different ones. So I've changed them. I'll go back to defaults in a minute. We go save, and then the print preview. It's just changed. So now these ones are the shorter ones and these ones are the longer ones. The thing is, like this adds 3 here. Now if this lettering was smaller, you wouldn't have the option to put too many more spaces between them, and that's why I tend, like this one here, oops, between the E and the H, there's only 1 dash, so it's sort of done, so it's got the nicest score lines, mountain and valley fold lines. So I will change that back because I'm getting used to see. And so that hopefully, well, answers that. I'm sorry, it's not probably the answer the lady was looking for. And the thing is, you can, look in these sort of things and see what they do. Because you've always got the chance, if you alter it, you've got the chance of setting it back to default. And this has been Susan Blue Robot at susanbluerobot.com for using Make the Cuts Pop-Up Card Studio. I hope this helps the few questions that I've had come in over the last day. Bye for now. If you want to purchase Pop-Up Card Studio, and you can find a link below this video or on my blog at susanbluerobot.com.